We're talking about an Abaco game and a Bahama game. It would be such a beautiful thing to see that this government fast track the sale of the Treasure Key Beach Resort, because it's going to be dormant for many years if Hubert Ingraham have anything to say about it. Because Hubert Ingraham is advising this Prime Minister not to go along with the sale. Not because he gave a hell about Treasure Key and North Abaco. He just don't like the buyer. Well, most of us don't like Hubert. What has he done? But this is an opportunity for the new owner to interject some money into what Hubert, the two Hubert has missed as 5, 10, 15 years. Hubert Ingraham ain't built one playing field. He had Sabatina Fines, Troy McIntosh, right from his hometown. Sabatina brought in the gold, the 4x100 relay. You got so many athletes. You got Hard there. Nobody has breaking the record. One boy, Chavez Hard from Treasure Key. I was told that he got the record for the 100 and the 200 in the country. Nobody has beaten Chavez Hard record in this country. And he lives and resides, or used to reside, in Treasure Key. I don't know if he got his speed by running on the beach in Treasure Key, but I'm certain this is the time to have a buyer for the Treasure Key Beach Resort, that he can inject some money into the Abaco game and the Abaco Sports Council. What is Hubert Ingraham going to inject into it? If this project doesn't go, and Brave listen to Hubert Ingraham as his advisor, and do not let this sale go through. As a matter of fact, the sale should have been gone through already, because this was in the F&M time. But Darren was a no good. So that went sour because he had a personal problem, and he blamed everybody besides himself. You see, when you're going to negotiate, you're going to negotiate on behalf of people, not self. Mike Melman, that got the best product in a family island, Baker's Bay, told me many years ago, your government do not go to negotiate on behalf of its people. They go to negotiate on behalf of themselves. I hope that this Philip administration, Philip Davis, Prime Minister of this Commonwealth of the Bahamas, doesn't take an inkling of advice from Hubert. And to take an advice from Hubert, ask this question: 15 years, which project have you brought throughout Abaco? But there's a man, there's a name, one person at the table, and the Member of Parliament for North Abaco can't discuss him. The Member of Parliament for South Abaco can't discuss it, because Hubert got them silent. How the hell can Hubert Ingraham silent the Member of Parliament for North Abaco? I know Coik is his cousin, but Hubert is F&M. Coik is PLB. How come John, in all his brilliancy, is quiet? Did Hubert Ingraham also quiet John? The question: what if Kai Mills was the Member of Parliament for North Abaco? Could they silence me on such a project that could do so good for North Abaco? Hell to the no, no, no. Couldn't silence Kai, because Kai understand, unlike Coik and John, that the government of the Bahamas wants you to be elected by the people. But after you are elected by the people, you go along party line. So people suffer. But you will suffer at the polls because they can remember that you didn't get elected for the people. You get elected for the party. The question is, will the party stand in the line to elect you, or will the people elect you? That's what happened to Darren. He forgot there was a number game of people, and the people of North Abaco want Treshiki to be sold so we can go to work. There's hundreds of people that don't want to be in Baker's Bay, that come from Crown Haven, Foxtown, Cooperstown, all the way up. They can save in monetary fund by not paying so much for gas, by stopping to do construction in the newly Treasure Key Beach Resort. I don't need to preach this. This is a common sense deal. And if Kai Mills was your member of parliament, I would and I would and I would and I speak and I shall and I would and I shall speak for the people. And the party would have to understand it's a game of people. And the people has to be included in the decision making of the party. Do not silence the people. I got 1,000 people voted for me, which were in local government and central government. I got approximately 1,000 people that I'm speaking for that are hurting. You know how many people in Abaco can't even get water? They turn off the water at the taxi stand at the airport. In the inner city in Nassau, everybody got free water. But we got one water pump in Abaco that you can get free water, and they shut it off. I went and raised eternal hell, shut it back on. Because the families are coming out there late at night embarrassed of the situation. But you can't stop them from bathing. You can't stop them from drinking water. That's all they've left it. That is all the effort them has left the people with. That's sleeping in your car. If you're sleeping with a car and you're bathing outside your car, you ain't got no water running to your car. This is why we need the project in Treasure Key to be sold so people can have an opportunity to rebuild their lives. What Hubert Ingram is projecting, quite simple. Brave, don't give it to Merkel. I don't like him. He will hold it up in the courts for 2 years. Maybe a buyer come by in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. But let it stay dormant until Hubert Ingram decide it's okay. That is not okay. That is impossible. We need this project open now. We need the government of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas to tell us why is it taking so long before the brother move away from the table. Because I know he got other option. This guy got his doctor's degree in business. This is the person we need in government that have the doctor's degree in business. So he knows business. And he's not going to buy a property and sit on it like a goose and nest it. There's so many people that's depending on it. But so far, the government them seems to be listening to Hubert Ingram that don't have to go to work for the rest of his life, got chauffeur for the rest of his life, all from the people of North Abaco. But North Abaco, ask yourself what have Hubert Ingram did for you lately? But excuses like the government, he needed help from the government to help his people. And now there's a man there that's willing to buy Treasure Key. And because Hubert Ingram don't like him, he's advised Philip Brave Davis not to sell while we all suffer. Kai care enough to come to video to say, enough is enough. Enough suffering when you got people that are willing to bring a project to help people to get back to normalcy. Does Hubert Ingram have anybody willing to buy Trezeguet? Hell no. He brought Meister. That's his legacy. We need new blood. Because Kai cares. What the hell? But Hubert advised the New Brave. Don't listen to Inkling, he says. Because he don't care for Abaco people. He care for himself. Coming to the funeral to make sure they dead. That's all he care for. Kai cares. That's why he's here.